Hello world, it's me, Laura. It's the first day of March, and I am back in a big way, back to using my voice, back to being proactive. Not that I really stopped, but I went into a major, quiet winter healing mode. And it was prompted by a collective energy that built in my life that many people watching right now were part of. And I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to be brief right now, but my point is that I wanted to share more than anything else that my goal for this month is to be doing a video every day. I will be checking in with my soul collage cards every day, be making intuitive statements from my cards. I will be also doing a lot of work with my ex-Jehovah Witness activities. I'm planning a couple different protests for the month of April with some friends, a couple different groups of friends. So I'll look forward to sharing more about that with you. But the theme of my winter has been my daughters, and not just my daughters, but my ancestry. And this is my ancestry card. This is the card of my female ancestors, me and my daughters. And speaking of my daughter, she just woke up. She was stretching. Are you stretching on your blanket?
Yeah.
Yes. She's almost 3. She started putting sentences together. Her little sister Lolly is starting to walk and also starting to try to say words, isn't she? Is Lolly talking?
Yeah.
Yes. You should go check out your playhouse for a minute. You want to go look at your playhouse for a minute? And Daddy's going to get up. You should go wake up Daddy. But be quiet. Okay. You go wake up Daddy. Yeah. Be quiet. So the goal is going to be to do this first thing in the morning, if not during the day at some point. But yes, a couple things I wanted to mention really quick. I left the Vast Apostate Army groups on Facebook. I felt as if I was being bullied. There are several people in the ex-Jehovah Witness community that are very aggressive with their personal opinions as well as I am, but and that's fine. And I'm not going to mention any names, even though there are even a couple people that I have chosen to block at this time because it felt unhealthy to see their presence constantly after their very aggressive voicing of opinions after New Year's. I spoke out after New Year's about some improper behavior between myself and another person on YouTube, another ex-Jehovah's Witness, and a lot of people got very upset with me, which I still have to be very careful to remain in balance about. It's not healthy to remain quiet. Even if what you say isn't going to be approved of by everyone, you should still talk. This is why, right, Taylor? I look into my daughter's eyes, and it's like looking into the eyes of my intuition. Even though my mother, this is my mommy, right here, and this is my grandmommy, she's the one that became a Jehovah's Witness, even though realistically, if they were to talk to me today, they probably would not approve of my life. I know that deep in my heart, in my intuition, that...
Tay card too.
Yes! Where's Tay's card? You made a card, remember? With your letters on it? You want to go get it? I know that if we were to come to a place where we could fully use our minds, that my mother and my grandmother would approve of my life, that I am doing the right thing. When I look in my daughter's eyes, I know that. And it's hard to know what the right thing to do is a lot. Having children makes it a lot easier. I am not watching anyone's videos online. I'm watching my children instead. They're very interesting. This is Taylor's card. Tay-Tay, right? Go get Lolly's card. Where's Lolly's card? Let's show him Lolly's card. But I do need to get back to exercising my voice very badly, and my intuition is yelling that at me, and it has been. And I'm leaving the comments on my videos off. Got into a little conversation with a person who's seems to be a Jehovah's Witness on another of my videos, which the comments are still on. And he chose to start to message me privately saying that he was beginning to discuss very private things with me, that he didn't feel it was proper or respectful for him to have these matters of the heart. They weren't doctrinal debates. They were matters of the heart. Here's Lolly's card. That he would rather have discussed privately. Nice. Very good. Did you wake up Daddy?
No.
Go show Daddy the cards. Get him to wake up. He's got to go to work. Show him the cards and tell him I made him coffee. Okay? Where was I? It's hard to know what the right thing to do is, but looking into your daughter's eyes helps a lot. So, it was really hard for me to know what the right thing to do was for a long time. When you leave an organization of faith as structured as the Witnesses, I didn't replace it with anything. In fact, I read this watchtower I found on the ground about raising children. I'll comment more about that later, but it gave examples of exchanges between parents and child, and one of them was, well, this is your religion, and the parent says, well, that's fine, but what are you going to replace it with? You have to have something to replace it with. That's not true. You don't have to have something to replace it with. I didn't. If you don't, though, you're not going to have a strong moral character. You're not going to know, I shouldn't do this or I should do this. You're going to basically try everything, and you're going to get hurt along the way, and you're going to learn. So that's what happened to me. But having children was an instant picture window I can look into to know what the right thing to do is. And right now, the right thing to do is go play with my kids. So I'm going to check in later today, either during nap or after bedtime, with a soul collage card. And I look forward to talking a lot more this month about my experiences as a Jehovah's Witness, my experiences as an ex-Jehovah's Witness, and experiences about myself. More than anything, get to know Mommy. Peace and love to all.